What's up, family? It's me, your boy, your urban sports guru. I want to holler at y'all real quick about get some NBA talk. Some NBA talk real live for y'all. We're gonna talk about the shitty ass Washington Wizards. Now, those of y'all that follow, thank you for the like, thank you for the subscribe. Whoever's watching, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. Instagram, hit the like, hit the follow. Now, if you watch my playoff videos, last year the Washington Wizards played in the first round. They played the Toronto Raptors, and these are two teams that are dominated by their backcourts: Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, John Wall, Bradley Beal. Now, I happen to think Washington's Wizards backcourt individually is more talented. However, because both of these teams are so backcourt driven, similar in some ways, and they're both in that kind of, Raptors seem to have the shit together better. But it just seems like both of these teams are such influx. Will they be able to challenge the upper echelon? I'm saying the top teams. Could they challenge Cleveland? And as Washington seemed to have the confidence that Toronto lacked in wanting to go against LeBron. However, when I saw these two teams play last year, I said, if you pay attention to the videos, I checked my playoff videos from last year, I said, the loser of this series, team needs to get blown out. Whoever loses this series, the team needs to get blown up. I said this then. Do your research. Check it out. Do your research. Now, with all that being said, Raptors win the series. Now they see, because of how they lost to Cleveland, and you know what, this isn't going to work. They blew it up. And now you got Kawhi Leonard with a shot that he might stay. You know, you got a much better chance against whoever you're going against with the West with Kawhi than DeMar DeRozan. All due respect to DeMar DeRozan, you have a much better shot with Kawhi. And the Raptors are now 10-1 in leading the Eastern Conference. This is not a coincidence. Now, what do the Washington Wizards do? They lose their series and double down even further by signing Dwight Howard. All due respect to Dwight Howard, because I don't think he is the problem. This problem existed before he got there. But Washington is clearly dysfunctional. And they're so much less than the sum of their parts. And it doesn't look good for a team to be less than the sum of its individual parts. And then you bring a guy in like Dwight Howard, where the number one critique about him is that he has not reached his full potential. So the issue with the team is the issue you have with the player you brought in to help fix the shit with this team. You accuse this team of not reaching their full potential. What's the knock on Dwight Howard? He's accused of not reaching his full potential. Oh, this is really going to work. This is a match made in heaven. What record does the Washington Wizards have right now? 2-8? 2-8? You're surprised. I'm not. You're surprised. I'm not. Wizards need to just... I said this last year. And do your research. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, do your fucking research. So whoever lost that series team need to get blown up. I said this last year. Washington Wizards need to get blown up. Need to get blown up. And I actually kind of feel sorry for Dwight because he come into a shit situation. And I think he does still have something left to offer. What I just don't like what I seen with him and I saw with Drummond. I think it's such a sad affair with big men in the NBA, how they try to make y'all into something that you're not. You see Drummond's trying to step out and shoot threes and trying to take guys off the bounce and shoot jumpers. You see Dwight trying to face up against DeAndre Jordan, trying to make a backboard shot. Like, that's not you. That's not you. The reason why the league is getting away with playing these little guys at center, because guess what? Big guys aren't scoring in the paint no more. That's why. You don't counter that by trying to shoot jump shots like the little guy. You counter that by scoring 2 feet away from the basket. And when you get fouled, you make your fucking free throws. That's how you counter that shit. I mean, it's real fucking simple. People talk about Shaquille O'Neal come play in this era. If Shaquille O'Neal played in this era, he would average 50. They couldn't guard him in that era. In this fucking era? Are you serious? Even shooting 50% from the free throw line. In this era? You want to guard him with a bunch of 6'8" niggas? Fuck out of here. He's averaging 50 in this era. But anyway, let me not get off subject. Washington Wizards, blow that shit up. Trade John Wall. Because John Wall, as much as I like him, I think he's the most talented. They need to trade John Wall now because he seemed the one to be the guy, the one on the team that most people seem to have an issue with. And he's still young enough to get a fresh start somewhere else. Give him a chance to have a fresh start somewhere else. You can get something for him in return. Did you watch my Dookies last night? You got a great recruiting class. A great recruiting class going to be in the draft next year. You can get somebody. I think that should be the game plan for the Washington Wizards. Let me know what you think. It's me, your boy, your urban sports guru. Salute.